The people.extension.org site has a number of different things that you can do on it. The home page, for example, allows you to do a quick search for colleagues or a quick search for other members that are in communities and institutions. Moving from left to right, My Profile. This is where you can see what your profile looks like, as well as have access to editing your profile. Within communities, the communities list both communities of interest and communities of practice. You can search for a specific community. For example, if I was to do a search for Wyoming, it would list the different communities that are available to that, different widgets, as well as different memberships or communities with membership. The communities section also has communities of practice that you can explore and become a member of. And there'll be more details about that later. You can find colleagues. You can search based on their extension ID, email address, first names or last names, or you can look for them by selecting institution or location, for example, Wyoming, different positions or interests. These can be interests that you have labeled or other interests that are available. For example, if we were to do a search by interests, it shows you some of the more popular interests, and you can just click on one of those levels, or you can look at all the interests that have been listed. This may also give you ideas for interests that you want to include in yours. And you can also look by social network. If you're looking for other folks that have YouTube videos, for example, you may want to subscribe to their videos, or SlideShare, where you can find great ideas for PowerPoint presentations. So those are different ways that you can find colleagues. Under activity, this shows the activity of things that have been happening in eextension.org. You can narrow this down by location if you want to see what's happening in Wyoming, for example. You can see different things that are happening, people that are involved in the organization. You can also look at it by community. For example, if I wanted to see what was happening in network literacy, I can select network literacy, and it would show individuals who are involved in putting in content, for example. Finally, we have numbers. Numbers show how many people are involved in eExtension. And once again, these things can be filtered down. You can look at based on institutions, the communities of practice, other communities, or you can look for your specific location. For example, to see how many people are involved in Wyoming, how many total users that we have, how many positions that are being represented, and other related information. This can also be done by the institution. Being able to look at a specific institution, for example, the University of Wyoming, shows how many people were involved in that particular institution, and allows to drill down. So how many people are listed based on what positions that they're involved in. And that is the different areas in extension, people.extension.org. We will be going into each of these in a little more depth, so you'll have to look at the other parts of the series.